Special Theater.
And I'm Anna from After School Special Theater.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions.
I'm ready.
So for our show, Trauma-O-Rama, you acted.
True.
For like the first time really with all of our shows.
Yeah.
You were a behind the scenes gal.
I was a little troll toiling behind the curtain.
Okay, so you acted for the first time and I really loved it and I want you to act more.
Thank you.
What was your favorite part of acting and what was your least favorite part of acting?
I have two answers. I really liked us rehearsing that really dumb dance. Alright, everybody get ready. It was great, and we took many hours to get it right, and at the end of the day, it looked like we had just made it up. So
it
that
also
was
it lasted like 5 seconds. But you picked out the song, which was my favorite. It was a Coldplay remix.
It was called like Happy Music Enlightenment Remix.
Enlightenment Remix.
My other favorite part was getting to deliver a PowerPoint presentation about and taking the perfect selfie. One of my favorite things to ever do was take a shitty selfie. So the fact that I had to like record myself making myself look as ugly as possible and like broadcast it for an entire room was great.
And have people do it in the audience too, and some people did.
Yeah, I love that.
If you had to be intimate with any of the Paul brothers,
oh my god.
in order to save your family, Paul brothers, Logan and Jake Paul, famous YouTube
Does
stars.
their dad count?
Does their dad know what? In order to be, you have to choose one of them, or your family dies tragically in a fire, and you can't pick have your family die in a fire.
Ooh, I wasn't prepared for this one. To be frank, I have thought about this before.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I think I'm gonna have to pick Jake Paul because they're both terrible. But Logan Paul is the one who did the Suicide Forest, I think.
Oh yeah.
And he just seems worse. Like,
Okay. Alright, I'm glad that you picked one. I didn't think that you would.
I'm a champion.
You are famously a YouTuber.
I don't film anything.
So if you had your own show on the old tube, what would your content be and who would you love to collab with? And you have thought of this
a very
before.
embarrassing question. But I have the answer. Jenna Marbles.
Okay, yes.
I love her. I know that they would love to work with me. I would like to have a show where I make people over into like ridiculous looking people and like make them go on dates.
Oh, that's
like if I could choose the outfit and choose the makeup and then choose what they say on the date, that would be my dream.
And I think you should do it.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of a name, a YouTube name?
No.
No? Okay. Well.
I mean, in high school I had a name called Me and Lucifer, which was a Hair the Musical reference.
So my theater question for you is, what is the dirtiest, grossest thing you've ever written into a play?
Oh. The first one that comes to mind is I wrote this awful play.
Oh yeah.
Alice in Wonderland adaptation that was about doing drugs, and it was set in a mental hospital, which is the most cliche and boring idea. I've seen it done many times after that.
But you were so young.
Yeah. In that play, I wrote a scene where Alice is hallucinating because she's going crazy, or down the rabbit hole, I guess I should say. And her parents come in her hallucination, and the nurses complain to her parents that she's the family cat, the house cat. And it's completely not important to the rest of the play. I remember I wrote it in because I wanted to write something crazy. And so there's this like really like psychedelic scene. Heart monitor machines are being rolled in and out. Oh no, it wasn't even that she family cat. It was definitely that I think it was like with the family cat.
Wait, so how is she hallucinating? She's in rehab?
Do you want me to tell you the entire plot?
So she's still doing drugs in the hospital?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just remnants of the drug
Got
she
it.
did.
I
don't know.
And this is pre.
Maybe she had anesthesia for no reason. I don't really remember.
And this is like what you thought drugs were, like as like a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I hadn't done any. It was all just probably
Movies.
from Woodstock documentaries.
Yeah. We once kissed down the dark. We once sucked face. Needless to say.
I totally wasn't expecting this, but I should have.
For the whole internet to see.
Mm-hmm.
We are a little nervous. We both kind of regretted it. Would you do a redo?
I wanted to do a redo immediately. I was so upset because I felt like I did a terrible job.
I remember
Because we were so nervous.
I remember you're like, you think I'm a bad kisser? It was like this.
It was so bad. And I felt like it was my fault. But in retrospect, it was just nothing.
That's we both were like,
It was so bad. It was so bad. And I really felt insecure. I thought that you were going to think I was a bad kisser. I was very upset. And I would do a redo because I need to bring my confidence back. It's never fully come back.
well, there we go. I got my answer. I'm gonna get a smooch later.